Yes, coming to the enzymes, there are mainly 5 important enzymes which carried out the urea cycle process in our human body. And first one is Carbamoyl Phosphate Synthetase and ornithine transcarbamylase and Argininosuccinate Synthesis, Argininosuccinate Lyase and finally arginase. So without these 5 important enzymes, the urea cycle has not been carried out in our body, and the deficiency of any one of these enzymes also it leads to disorders of the urea cycle, and the urea cycle does not take place in our body, whereas ammonia has been built up without the conversion into urea. And finally, it is for excretion, urea, which is the end product of urea cycle, and it is mainly soluble in water, and it is transported through the kidneys, through the bloodstream, and finally excreted in the urine. Yes, so this is the process of urea cycle. So you could see first carbon dioxide and NH ammonia, it is converted into carbamoyl phosphate with the help of one enzyme that is called as Carbamoyl Phosphate Synthetase. So synthetase in the sense it just synthesizes that compound, so carbamoyl phosphate compound, and through carbamoyl phosphate, this carbamoyl phosphate converted into citrulline with the help of ornithine transcarbamylase, and that citrulline converted into argininosuccinate, so with the help of argininosuccinate synthesis. So synthetase means it just synthesizes the argininosuccinate, and the aspartate compound, aspartic amino acid, is just joins with the citrulline and combines to argininosuccinate, and that argininosuccinate converted into arginine with the help of argininosuccinase lyase, and it just releases the compound fumarate, and this fumarate compound furtherly joins with the TCA cycle, tricarboxylic acid cycle, and it is also aims to produce the production of energy in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and furtherly arginine converted into ornithine with the help of arginase enzyme, where you could see H2O is converted into urea. So in this process, arginine converted into ornithine process, the urea is removing out of the body. So the urea is excreted into the kidney through the bloodstream, and again after urea gets eliminated from our body, and that ornithine compound again converted into citrulline, it comes back to the cycle, urea cycle, and furtherly it eliminates the urea by this form of cycle, and this ornithine is converted into citrulline with the help of ornithine transcarbamylase. And you could see the color difference of cycle. So whereas mitochondria and the cell occurs in the cytoplasm. So mitochondria, which is the one it is regarded as the powerhouse of the cell, and that mitochondria's 2 reactions has been taken place, and it further comes to the cytoplasm, and this cytoplasm, all the cell organelles are inside the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, and this cytoplasm serves as the liquid environmental for the cell organelles to survive and gives its best, so that both the cytoplasm and mitochondria of the liver cells, of the hepatocytes, this urea cycle is happening. So as I said before, there are mainly 2 stages, mitochondrial stage and cytosolic stage. Mitochondria, the carbamoyl phosphate synthesis and ornithine transcarbamylase reaction occurs in the mitochondrial stage, and in cytosolic stage, argininosuccinate synthesis reaction and argininosuccinate lyase reaction and arginase reaction. So all these reactions have been takes place in the cytosolic stage, where you could see the hepatocytes. So these mitochondria and cytoplasm are happens in the liver cells. So in this carbamoyl phosphate synthesis, ammonia and bicarbonate combine to form carbamoyl phosphate, and that carbamoyl phosphate reacts with ornithine to form citrulline, and that citrulline reacts with aspartate to form argininosuccinate, and argininosuccinate combines to form arginine and fumarate, and arginine is furtherly hydrolyzed into urea and ornithine. Ornithine enters into the cycle back, and the urea is excreted in the kidney. So these are the main steps which is involved. And coming to the net reaction, this is the net reaction with the conversion of ammonia and carbon dioxide into urea. You could see 2NH3 is ammonia and CO2 is carbon dioxide plus 3 ATP plus H2O gives urea. Urea formula is CONH2 plus 2 ADP plus 4 PA and AMP, adenosine monophosphate. So you can see no energy is released in the urea cycle. In urea cycle, only urea is excreted from the body, which is the waste product of protein metabolism.